And now for America's favorite movie reviewers, from the Wilderness Explorer Gazette, Russell. And from the Libertarian Weekly, Ron Paul. Brought to you from the confines of their basement, this is Get Up, America.
Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Get Up, America.
Good afternoon. My name is Russell, and I am a wilderness explorer in Tribe 54, Sweat Lodge 12, and I write for the Wilderness Explorers Gazette.
And I'm Ron Paul, and I write for the Libertarian Weekly.
Good afternoon. My name is Russell, and
Wrong card.
Oh, okay. Today we will be reviewing the foreign film Mon Oncle from France. The dialogue for this movie is in French with English subtitles. See these? These are my Wilderness Explorer badges. You may notice one is missing. It is my Assisting the Elderly badge. And if I get my Assisting the Elderly...
Mon Oncle, directed by the talented Jacques Tati, was filmed in France in 1958 in Tati's mother tongue, French. The film stars Tati playing Monsieur Hulot, who tries to find his way in a world that is constantly changing through the means of technology. Hulot takes care of his nephew Gerard, who adores his curiosity and childlike behavior. Hulot's brother-in-law, Monsieur Oncle, lives with his wife and their son Gerard in a modernistic house, leading a very futuristic, technology-dependent lifestyle. The Oncles do not like Hulot and his mentoring of Gerard, so they attempt to reform his immaturity. To accomplish this menacing feat, the Oncles hire Hulot at the plastics factory that Monsieur Oncle works at, and throw a garden party to match up Hulot with a neighbor that will reshape him into someone that will be more mature and concerned with technology. Mon Oncle provides the audience with an enormous amount of clever writing and makes them think and laugh at how Tati's view of the world is entirely different from our own.
This is portrayed towards the beginning of the movie where traffic appears to be flowing normally down the street, except it is not as it seems. Cars stop at places that are not marked to do so and go where one can clearly see the word STOP labeled across the asphalt. Cars even speed down streets that are marked DO NOT ENTER.
This is how Tati views the world. Through the means of industrialization and modernization, the world has become backwards. Things happen when they should not, and when they happen in very strange ways. This concludes to the fact that Tati views the industrialization as an awkward phase in the history of humanity. From the time the film was made to modern times, technology has made the world seemingly upside down from its old world counterpart, and Tati goes to great lengths to explain this. Mon Oncle's resolution shows the audience that the intriguing effect that technology holds in today's world. At the first section of the movie, Monsieur Hulot and Monsieur Oncle make a giant mess of the plastics factory. This causes the Oncles to lose their final bit of patience with Hulot and ultimately send him out of town. They deem him completely unfit to look after Gerard. Technology has morphed the Oncles so much that they no longer have the childlike qualities that Hulot possesses, thus making it impossible for the Oncles to realize just how much Gerard is happy being with his uncle. It provides many mere questions in the mind of the audience. How does technology shape our life? The most prominent portion of any comedy movie is the humoristic characters that are portrayed in it. Mon Oncle accomplished this extremely well. In the movie, the street sweeper in Hulot's neighborhood is always shirking his duties and work. He is a classic example of a humoristic character. He is not seen once actually sweeping throughout the entire movie. Instead, he is constantly distracted by talking to the various people that walk by. This is very funny to the audience. The street sweeper is a representation of how productivity is not necessary in society. He does not do anything at all in the movie. He even has an important job in society, but his lack of efficiency does not affect how things work at all. This is a clever ploy that shows how productivity, which is all important to the Arkles, is not important whatsoever.
Despite the extremely slow pace of this film, Mon Oncle is a slapstick comedy that has many witty subplots and has a storyline as well as humorous characters and moments that are quite different from our American films. Mon Oncle has many witty subplots. We see a street sweeper admiring the building and attempting to have small talk with Monsieur Hulot as he passes. Throughout the film, the street sweeper is shown doing everything but his job. We never go into depth with this character. However, we continuously see him distracting passerbyers with small talk. This film has a witty plot. Dogs are shown roaming the streets and doing their own thing. Towards the end of the movie, we see the Arkles family dog once again, and we notice that the office workers are not working. However, once they spot the dog pass by, they all quickly get together and start working. Sure enough, soon after they have started working, Monsieur Arkle passes. This film also has humorous characters. In this scene, Monsieur Hulot discovers the high-tech kitchen. In this kitchen, he finds a cabinet, and as it opens, he sees a pitcher. He drops the pitcher and it bounces. He finds this very amusing, so he decides to drop it on the floor. It bounces up, and he gets very excited. And then, he finds a glass cup. He wonders if it will bounce like the pitcher, and it doesn't. It shatters. This was humorous because it is as if we took a caveman and put it in a room with a TV and Jurassic Park playing in the background. It does not fit in with the modernization of the house, and his curiosity is being the reason that the cup breaks. His facial expressions and enjoyment of the bouncing pitcher connected with emotions and made its audience roar with laughter. Mon Oncle is a slapstick comedy that has many witty subplots and a unique storyline, as well as humorous characters and moments that is different from our American films. I definitely recommend watching this film. I give this film a big thumbs up because it was really funny.
Mon Oncle's use of clever writing, satisfying resolution, and humorous characters make it a very successful movie even today. I feel that the movie has many strong qualities going for it, and that is both engaging and humorous, which can be very hard to accomplish for a movie producer. For these reasons, I give Mon Oncle a thumbs up, which is a lot more than I'd ever give our current government. Mon Oncle is a film that anyone could watch time and time again if they wanted to. I know I do. Thanks for watching Get Up, America. Join us next week as we review the movie Amelie.
For Mr. Ron Paul, I'm Russell. Good night, and remember, the wilderness must be explored! Rawr! So, can I get my assisting the elderly badge now?
Oh, sure, why not?